Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to another episode of the Seattle Mariners franchise here on MLB The Show 23. And today we have our first edition of Down on the Farm, which is a little bit of a mini-series we do here in the franchise. We take a look at our minor league clubs, look at their games, their teams, as well as potentially spotlight a couple of players. So today what we're going to do is just going to watch a game of both AA and AAA, get our first look at both squads, starting off with the AA Arkansas Travelers, which is our AA affiliate. They're 9-6 on the season. And this is a good game to look at because on the mound for them is Emerson Hancock, who is our best prospect here at AA. He's a 68 overall B potential, the number 6 overall pick back in the 2020 draft out of Georgia. He's somebody that could be a potential pitcher for the future. Maybe not this year, but I could definitely see him being on the club. Maybe next year in spring training if he has a good one going into 2024 and beyond. They're playing the Tulsa Drillers today, which is the AA affiliate of the Los Angeles Dodgers, and this is a good game to watch for them because they have the number 36 overall prospect in baseball on the mound, Bobby Miller, who has a .41 ERA to start his AA campaign. Should be a AAA in absolute no time. He is an A potential 69 overall, a great player in their organization that will definitely be at the big league level sometime soon. Both teams go down here in the first inning. In the second, Hancock is another runner on first with one out, and deja vu from the first inning. It is a around the horn double play. If you're excited for this one, make sure you drop that like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content, as we are finally over 1,000 subscribers. Don't forget to the live stream celebration is this Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Back to the action, runners on first and third with one out, and Hancock gets another double play, 3 straight innings with a double play. Scoreless ball through 3. Hasn't been pretty, but it's been effective. Bottom 3 now, the Travelers have had a hard time getting runners as well, thanks to going up against Bobby Miller. Has 2 outs here, gets a strikeout, so we're knotted up at 0 apiece through 3 innings. We'll go bottom 4 here. Caden Polkovich with 1 out finally breaks the tie. An absolute blast to right. Bobby Miller makes his first mistake of the day, and Caden Polkovich makes him pay. A third-round pick in 2020 out of Kentucky breaks the tie. 1-0 now in favor of the Travelers here in the 4th inning. Go top 5 now. Hancock still on the mound. 2 outs. Gets Carson Taylor to fly to center. So what do you know? Elite pitching prospects on the mound, and it's been a tough game to get runs. Hancock still in the game in the 6th, and Devin Mann is going to lead off, and he's going to hit this one down the left field line all the way to the wall. Also, if you notice, real baseball stadiums, this is the real AA Arkansas Travelers Park. I told you this series is immersive, it's realistic, and we got the real ball clubs in as well. No fake fictional minor league places. 1 out, throw it to left field, but that'll be enough to tag the runner. Don't see that very often, the short distance tag, but now you got a runner on third. 1 away, good chance for the Drillers to get some runs, and that's what they're going to do. A single into right field. Can't get the glove on it, and we are tied back up at 1 apiece. But Hancock still got to get out of the inning, gets the next batter out, and then gets DeLuca out as well. So we're tied up at 1, going through 5.5. Bottom 6 here, see if the Travelers can get that run back as Clase with 2 outs singles into left field. And that'll bring Caden Polkovich again. He's homered already once here today. We're actually going to try to steal, and it's not going to work out. Gets gunned down at second base. But Polkovich stays at the plate for the 7th, and he gets a fastball, drives it to left center. This one's got some carry, and it's another home run. Caden Polkovich goes yard again, his 2nd home run of the day. Polkovich is not somebody you would look at in the organization to be a future of this team, but I mean, 2 home run game with the scouts looking, I mean, that's going to get you some eyes. We'll take a look at his player card after this game. It's not impressive, but what he's done today has very much been impressive. Diason Arias comes into the game here to try to preserve this lead here in the 8th and set up for the closer, and with 1 out, he goes up to single to left field. Next batter, Justin Yurchak, 2 outs now, 0-1, hits it into right field, so now 2 runners on for the Drillers. This is not going down easy for Arias. As the next batter, Cody Hose, 0-2, line to first, and this time gets the glove on it. Travelers preserve their lead, still up 2-1 for Isaiah Campbell in the 9th innings. 5 for 5 on save opportunities. Has yet to give up an earned run this year. Hoping to keep it that way as he gets Johnny DeLuca, the first batter of the game, to ground out to Polkovich. First out of the inning. How about Jose Ramos? 2-2 pitch to him. Chopper over to short. Parker has it, fields it cleanly, and throws across the first. And out the Drillers. 1 out away from losing this ball game. It's going to come down to Aldrich DeJong. Walked back in the third inning, 0 for 2 on the day. 2-1 pitch to him. Rips it into right field. So, game not over yet. A 2-out single puts the tying run on first for Justin Stowers. But they're actually going to try to steal and get gunned down. And, well, that's how this ball game ends. You don't see that very often. Third out comes on a stolen base attempt. The Travelers do win 2-1. Caden Polkovich, obviously player of the game, thanks to his 2 home runs. He provided all the offense here for the Travelers in this one. And, well, here's his player card. He's a 62 overall, C potential, 24-year-old. Not somebody who you would expect to really do that, but, I mean, if he keeps that kind of play up, Caden Polkovich could be a surprise. Second half of this episode, we're going to spin here at AAA. We're going to take a look at our Tacoma Rainers. These are a couple guys who are more obviously inclined to reach the majors anytime soon. Justin Sheffield is not a prospect. He's our top player down there as well, though. He pitched 11 2/3 innings pitched last year. Had a pretty decent run with the Mariners. He's basically our number 6 starting pitcher, so if somebody struggles, Sheffield's going to get the first call. And the other guy to take a look at in AAA is Jared Kalenic, who has a little bit of Major League action, but is yet to hit above a 181 in any of that span. We're really hoping he can get that bat around because he is a guy who has a bright future, but he's just got to tap into it. Going to Las Vegas to face the Las Vegas Aviators, who is the AAA affiliate of the Athletics. And at Las Vegas Ballpark, this might not be the only team that's in Las Vegas in this organization. If what seems like is true, as their Major League affiliate could be joining them. But Luis Medina is on the mound for the Las Vegas Aviators today. He came over in the trade last year at the deadline with the Yankees in the Frankie Montas Lou Trevino trade. He's got some pretty good potential. Athletics not a good team, so Medina is somebody that we can actually see at the Major League level sometime soon. Prelander Baroa is on the mound for the Rainers, who had an abysmal start to his AAA campaign, and he starts off the day by walking the first batter. And then with 2 away, Dermis Garcia blasts one to left center. This one is way out of here. Almost up over the ballpark sign. Yes, this is the AAA home of the Las Vegas Aviators. Real club and everything. 451 to left center. 4th home run of the season for Garcia. An absolute nuke. And the Aviators waste no time getting on the board first, 2-0. We'll go top 2 now with Tacoma. Here's a perfectly hit ball to the second baseman by Connor Hoover. It's a great play, but not enough to make the throw. It's an infield single. So that'll put him on for Zach Deloach. 1 out. He's actually going to, base runner's going to go, and he's going to steal second base. Batter does strike out, but runner now on second base with 2 away for Jared Kalenic, the aforementioned hitter who we hope has some good potential, and that's going to help. An opposite field shot to left field. Jared Kalenic ties us up at 2 apiece, a 2-run bomb. That is something we want to see at the Major League level, a B potential player. I like to see him tap into that more, but he just doesn't hit like that at the Major League level. 374 to left ties this ball game back up at 2 apiece. We'll stay top 2. The next batter, Cooper Hummel, 1-0 pitch, and he perfectly hits one to deep center. That's got back at the wall, and they're going to leap for it, and no, doesn't get a hold of it. Back-to-back jacks for the Tacoma Rainers as Hummel goes dead center on a perfectly timed pitch for his first home run of the season. And the tie didn't last long because Tacoma has now taken a 3-2 lead. Here we go back-to-back. Rivas hits it into left field in the air, but that is way shallow left field. Just kidding. That ends the second. Bottom 3 now, Baroa now playing with the lead. Denzel Clark back at the play. He's going to try to lay down a bunt. Solak tries to barehand it and, well, can't make the throw. I don't think he had to barehand that one, but they're going to rule it a base hit. Don't know if I agree with that one. Next batter, Jonah Bride. Runner still on first, and he hits one deep to left field. Kalenic is back at the wall, and he just has enough space. I thought that one was actually going to get out of here for a second. Only 305 down the left field line. Then Tyler Wade up next, chops it over to first. Moran will field it, and Colin will step on first to end the 3rd inning. So a little bit scared, but nothing too serious. Top 4, Kalenic back at the dish. High fastball, turns on it this time to right field. This one's at the wall as well, and no, they can't bring that one into the ballpark. And Kalenic has a 2-home run day, the second time we've seen a multi-home run game in this episode. And it's good that it's Jared Kalenic, 5th home run already of the season. Don't think he'll get a 3rd chance in the majors anytime soon, but his future does look promising. And, well, Ryan Noda answers back with an absolute bomb as the Aviators hit that one off the tree out there right. 454 to right field. I knew as soon as that one was thrown, that was going to be a home run. That was right down the middle. Burrow has given up only 2 big home runs, but they have been absolute rockets to left and right field. And the Aviators crack back at this one. They'll send Edgar Martinez into the mound later in this game. Medina went 5 innings in this one. Martinez had a pretty decent campaign. Rangers still lead by 1 as here's a 5th inning single to begin by Jack Larson to left. That one drops down. Cesar Hernandez up next. 0-1 pitch hits this one into left center, and that one's going to go into the gap. As the Rangers going to get aggressive, they're going to send Larson to third base, and he's going to reach safely. So we got runners on the corners here. Nobody out for Colin Moran. 1-2 pitch to Moran. He looks at strike 3. The circle change falls in there for the first out of the inning. Big pitch there by Edgar Martinez. Then Nick Solak draws a walk. So bases loaded, 1 out for Connor Hoover. There's 1 for 2 on the day. Big opportunity here to really open this game up. 1-0 pitch, sinker. You like to see it there, but he pops it up on the left side of the infield fly rule. Big missed opportunities. Now a base hit from Zach DeLoach is what's going to have to take. He gets underneath this one, but it's too much underneath, and the Rangers leave him loaded here in the 5th. A golden opportunity wasted. Top 6, Kalenic back of the dish. He's going to draw a walk. Now Aviators don't want to pitch to him. Not a bad idea. He sits on first, though, with 2 outs, and Jack Larson destroys one to center field. Perfect timing, no doubt about that one. And the Rangers add 2 more to their lead. There's been some absolute bombs in this game. That's the 3rd home run to go over 450 in this game at AAA. So the fans, they're here for some fireworks, but the Rangers, they're still leading now 6-3. As we go bottom 7, Baroa is still in the game. He's actually turned in a very good performance, as there's a beautiful attempt, but can't get the runner. He's bottom 7 at pitch 83 and gets a 3-6-3 double play. Baroa, 7 strong innings. That's what he needed this season. Has not been kind to him. But he goes through 7, and Trevor Gott will take the 8th, the former Washington National reliever, trying to get another shot at the big league club here in AAA. And well, this ain't going to help. A 1-out gapper to right center reaches the wall before DeLoach is able to cut it off, and that is a double for Jonah Bry. That's his first double of the season. Tyler Wade up next. 0-2 pitch up the middle, and the shortstop again with a nice defensive play, but just can't get it to first base. Rivas all over the place. Another infield single, though, puts runners on the corners for Dermis Garcia, who hits this one over to right field. That's going to be caught by Larson. That should be an easy tag, and the Aviators do get one back. Now 6-4 in favor of Tacoma. And that'll actually do it for Gott. Doesn't get through the inning before Taylor Salcedo will come in, a lefty on lefty in the next step batter. 1-0 pitch, and well, he actually doesn't even have to get through the at-bats because I know they're caught stealing at second base. So Salcedo, an easy out for him. Doesn't even have to get the batter out. We'll go into the 9th now. Jake Fishman to see if the Rangers could get any more insurance runs. And well, a runner on first base, and Cesar Hernandez is going to tattoo this one into the left center gap all the way to the wall. Perfectly timed hit. And the Rangers are going to get aggressive again on the base pass, send the runner all the way from first home, and it works out. It's a RBI double for Hernandez, gets that 1 run back. It's now 7-4, and that knocks the Fishman out of the ball game before Chad Smith comes in, and well, he gets through the innings. He strikes out Hoover, and the Rangers take a 3-1 lead into the 9th before Casey Sadler, no, not the former NASCAR driver, the AAA pitcher, comes in. He's perfect 7 for 7 on the season in save opportunities. Greg Diekman up first. He's not going to waste any time this inning as he pops up shallow left field line. Easy catch there for the third baseman. And then Ryan Noto hit the 454 blast earlier. He cannot connect on the high cutter. Quick 2 outs for Sadler. And the Aviators are now down to Zach Geloff, a promising prospect for Oakland, who is 0 for 3 on the day. And he strikes out looking to make it 0 for 4 on the Rangers. Will win this one by a final score of 7-4. A good day overall for our minor league clubs. Both pick up a win. Both had promising outings, and both had multi-home run games from somebody. As Jared Kalenic will get player of the game, 2 for 3, the 2 home run day, and we win 7-4. as that'll be our first Down on the Farm episode. Next episode, we'll be back with the Major League Club as they go on a little bit of an Eastern road trip, 3 games at Philly before 3 games in Toronto. As that is Down on the Farm. Next time we go down to the farm, we'll probably highlight a certain prospect. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're enjoying the series, make sure you drop that like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This is going to be Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.